You want to record?
Yeah,
Sure.
please.
Yeah, you never have to ask me. That's fine.
Thanks.
Sure.
This
So
nice
that
result.
yeah, it has the R1 isn't up in the eyes and the ears, therefore you just want to sell it. If
Okay.
the R1 default was in the eyes and the ears, then it'd be okay. You could breed a 94 like that, a 93 like that, even a 92 like that. But that one's a sell. Let me see the one above it. Yeah. Okay, that one, same thing. That one's a sell. So you're gonna sell 4 of them. You're gonna sell the 80s and all that, and then we have six others. Hopefully, yeah. Let me just see them real fast. Okay, that one's great. Rosebud's not a big deal. It's iguana, lamb, souls. That one's great. Of course, keep going. I know the 100% is going to be great, but I still want to see the 100%. Go back to it. Okay, risky across the board. Oh, and gold, perch, koi. Good. It's got perch in the middle, and that's a great 100%. Sometimes you might get one that has goldfish all the way across, which technically is a better 100%. Now, what I like to do, and I recommend, is the 100% ones you breed it 6 times, whereas the other ones you're doing 5. And once you get bigger, not now, but some of my weaker 95s and 96s, I only breed them 4 times and I sell them. But anything that is 98, 99, I'm breeding 5. And then it depends on the 97s. All right, let me see the 97. Okay, Jaguar, not a big deal. That one's that one's strong. All right, the ones above it. But really good 98. That one's really good. All right, to the right. And that one's good too. So what we need to do is, because I don't graph out and I don't memorize all the parents. Maybe you can do that if you want. I just literally click. Okay, I click each one of these and then I click breed and I see what my options are. But before I actually breed it, I then go back and click on the next one I'm going to breed. So here's what I want to match up before we check the parent stat. I want to match that 100% up with either 95 or the 96. And I want to match that strong 98 with either the other 95 or 96. And then the 97s together if possible. So click the 100 and let's see which breed options it gives us. And to me, this way is just faster, and it's been working great. And I have 113 now. But if you're more of the organized type, then you want to draw the big family tree, then go for it. Okay, so that one can breed with the 95 or 96. So that's good. Go ahead. You don't need to click them, just close it out. And go hit the back button and go to the 90, or go to that strong 98 you have. Yeah, click that 98. Click breed. Let's see what options it gives us. You're going to have a really good foundation. So important to have a good foundation. Okay, yeah, the other 95 and 96, good. Don't do it yet. Close it out. Click on the 97 and let's see if the 97 can breed with the other 97. This might end up being a short call, but I'll take your questions, of course. If the 97 is an option, then you have your answer. Nope, 97 is not an option. Okay, that means we gotta do it the other way, because we really need all 3 of these breeding. So the 97 can go there with the 95 and the 96. Okay, that's good. So close it out. And by the way, let me write this down. Which 97 is this? Well, that's 745. Okay, 745 97. Go back to the other 97. And let's see if this one can breed with either the 98 or the 100. And the key is you want to try to match your really strong ones up with your slightly weaker ones. It's just kind of a rule of thumb. But it doesn't, you know, you don't, it's better to do it that way. Your hundreds, sometimes you have to hit refresh. It's been going slow all day. It's kind of messed me up and slowed me down. But yeah, you're better to put your hundreds and your 99s, your 98s with the 95s, 96s. And sometimes you'll get a better batch and you'll end up breeding 99s and 97s. Sometimes you'll get kind of a weaker batch and you might have to, at the end of the breeding, you might have to stick a 95 with a 96. Depending sometimes on your budget, the farm gets big. Every once in a while, not too often, like I think about only twice a week, I'll go buy another 99 to breed with some of the 95s. Okay, so this was the other 97.
97 is-
Nope. Yeah. So that one's gonna have to go with the 90, 95 or 96. Go ahead and pull up your Excel sheet, your fancy thing.
This is feature. Just add the parents.
Okay, you wrote it. Everything out. Okay. Parent was swapped. Yeah,
Yeah,
that doesn't.
I was just checking if the swapping parent will make any difference, but it seems this one is a little bit lower than this one.
Yeah, you're tracking overall. That's fine. You can close that one out. I need to just probably write down a few more of these on my piece of paper here. Go. Okay, hit the back button. That's 437 97. So the 97s can't. Yeah, let's check the 98. Okay, so that one, once again, the 95 and the 96. So the 95 and 96 seem to be the popular ones that everybody can be there. I must be, you know what? Click on the 100 again for me. There's the 95, the 96. Oh, I know what happened. The bad babies, the mutants came out of the 97, the same parents as 97, 98. We might need to end up using your good 94 then. Let me see your 94 again. The only reason I didn't do the good 94 is because I saw 6 of them right off the bat that were above 95. Yeah, I mean, it's doable. If you go that route, you definitely want to do that with either the 98 or the 100.
Sell it and we buy a good one for 98 or 99. We can do it.
You might want to buy one more to do with the 97, because remember we wanted the 297 to be with each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so we want to sell the weaker. If you're on a budget, you sell the weaker of the 97 and you use that money to buy another 97 or 98. And let me teach you something. This is important. If there's another weakness, which there will be, if it's a 97 or 98, if possible, you put it in the eyes and ears. You already know that. But if it's not, and it's in the R2, it'd be nice if it's the same weakness, like little owl, you know, across where the mouth is. But it's very rare. Most of the time, it's just going to be. It's hardly ever happens like that where it's in the same one. But if you have a choice between another 97 and its weakness is down by koi R2 compared to a little owl R2, well, then you pick the one with the little owl. So I don't know what your budget is, but if if you have the money, don't sell either of those 97s, just buy another 97, 98. And you can save that 97, what I call in reserves. And I have, because I do breeding every day and I started in the beginning every day. I bought 4, a few days later, I bought 4, a few days later, I bought 2. So I've had these different reserve ones that always come in handy that I end up using every other day for situations like this. But if you're on a budget, not a big deal, man. Just sell one of those 97s. I'd sell, I'd probably sell the other one. Actually, go back to the other one. Let me look up Jaguar. I don't have that memorized on my paper. I don't know if you have it memorized or not. Jaguar. Okay, no, Jaguar is a so-so one. Jaguar is not the bad one. No, keep that one. The other one, the one with the, yeah, that paper is good to print out. Yeah, so are you on a budget? Do you need to sell that one to get another one? Or can you buy another one?
Can we sell the weaker one, then buy another one, or?
Yeah, you've got 4 of them to sell. You're gonna sell those in 24 hours if you put them near the floor price. By the way, I started selling all mine on auction now, and selling on auction is really easy. Do you know how to do that, or you want me to teach you that real quick?
I tried, but I don't know which prices I put. I was trying to find out with this with the accept pricing, and I can find that here he says that if I scale down, I'll put these numbers.
Yeah. Don't use those numbers at all. Never use those numbers. Well, actually, I take that back. If there's no comparables, then you're forced kind of to use those numbers. But I use the comparables, and 95% of the time there's comparables. So your comparable here is 0.29 and 0.2988. So the 2 numbers I'm going to memorize is 0.29 and 0.2988. So let's go back to that one you want to sell right now, whichever one this is, and I'll show you.
I just was choosing, this was the 98 one. This is a good one.
Oh, no. Let's throw in one of your weak ones, like your 86 or something. Let's set that up. I want to make sure you get value. And let me teach you that, because we're almost done on the breeding. I mean, I'm just going to repeat the breeding to you, the breeding strategy, and it will be done. And by the way, we don't always have to do 3 60-minute calls. You already did 1 60-minute call. You can do a 30-minute call in a few days. We can do another 30-minute call in a few days. We can do another. So you can do 4 30-minute calls or 2 more 60 minutes. Okay. I think the 30-minute calls might be better for you. Okay, here's one of these weird, unique ones. All right, so it's because it has that tricky up in the top. So so we need to manually get this pricing, and then the way you manually get it is you just memorize the main ones, which is Goldfish, Risky Fish, Shoal Star, Nemo, and we know across the board that one's pretty strong. So go to that marketplace now. Yeah, you always want to have a separate window so you don't end up having to, yep, and put in the yeah, get rid of the Oanda and get rid of the koi. Yep, shoal, Nemo, gold. Yep. Okay, now let's throw in that weird trait. What was that trait again on it? I forgot the name of it. Tricky. Let's just see if anything pops up. A lot of times it won't, but let's just type in there tricky and see if it kills it killed the results. That happens. All right, erase tricky. And you got your breed count set for 0 breed under general. And yeah, adult, put it at adult. Well, there's only adults showing right now. Okay. All right. 195, 197, but still click it, because sometimes there's a false one in the beginning, and it's no, actually click it like you're going to buy it. And it'll disappear, like the auction, the price button will disappear. So I do it all the time, because there's always a false floor when it's just general, when it's not just clicked aqua, when you just want to look at the total floor. That's something's not pulling up. Hit refresh. Yeah, it's been slow all day.
Left sold.
Yeah, let's close, like, go hit back and let's try the second one on the list. Yeah, I did it to you again. Yep, but sometimes, yep, it does that to me too, man. You have to type in the main 4 again, or 6 again, or whatever.
Goldfish, risk fish, storm Nemo.
Yeah, 0, 6. It's probably the 1.96, but click that 2. Yeah, click that one. The 2, no, to the right. To the right, 0.2. Yeah, yeah. If this one shows a buy button, then we know it's either the floor or it's the second closest to the floor. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Sometimes it'll just disappear instantly when you know it's false floor. All right, so let me help you set up on this selling it with auction style. And the reason you do the auction is because a lot of the times you'll get a little higher price, but worst case scenario, you'll go down to the lowest price that you would have settled for anyway, up to 24 hours, and it'll automatically lower it between the two. So go back to the one you want to sell. And hold on, let me memorize that other. I didn't write it down. I memorized 2. It was 0.96, I think. All right. Click sell. Click auction. Now you set your start price as the higher price. So that'll be 0.21 or 0.205. Just a tiny bit. And it's going to be going to, and then here you want to put the point either 0.19 or 0.195. It just depends how low you're willing to go. I mean, to me, an extra 0.5 at the end isn't a big deal.
1 to 1.19.
You can try that, and that might just take a few hours longer, but they're both really important numbers, but probably the more important number is the end price, which means the lowest you're willing to take. And 0.19 is good. Like if you wanted to sell it faster, you wouldn't even do it as a bid. You would just do fixed price and just do that. But here's what you need to memorize. The end bid needs to be lower than the current floor. And so it is at 0.19. So you're good. So just hit confirm. And that one will start selling. So now you know how to do those type of auction orders. And normally you don't have to do the extra research. Normally that other website pricing one works great. All right, so let's go back to your farm. Let's recap your ones to breed, and then let's fine tune it and double check, because you had your 100 that was going to be with the 94.95. So I don't even need to look at that. I already know that one, but I want to look at this 98 again. That one. Let me see those stats. Okay. Yeah. No, so
or to breed it.
Say again. Start again. I can't hear you.
Is it the right way to sell the 100 or to breed the 100?
Yes, breed the 100 6 times with the 95 or the 96. Breed this 98 with the other 95 or 96 5 times.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, to be even more technical, because the cost goes up for the 6th breed and you want a higher one. When you go to do the 6th breed the 98 and the 100 together. That way they're both bred 6 times, the best, and the other 2 are only bred 5 times.
They are brothers. We cannot breed the 98 and 100.
They can't?
No.
Okay, that's fine. No big deal.
The 100 can breed only with.
Later you'll get that, but just the theory, understand the theory. Later you'll be able to do that. with your spare one. Yeah, I see the issue. This
Okay.
and your tree will, especially if you buy one more today, your family tree will really get good, that you won't run into many issues. Like I hardly ever run into, I'm over 100 now. And I hardly ever run into the issue of like, oh, that was the one I wanted to breed with that one and it won't work. So I don't even barely double check anymore at this point. But in the beginning, you know, you're laying that foundation. So breed those. And then the 97, buy it a partner. Keep your other 97 as spare. Because you'll end reserves is what I call them, because you will end up using that in 5 days. Any questions?
The 98 and 100, I will be it with the 95 and 96. And the 97, you want me to buy another one as a 97 and breed it with him or what?
Yes, with that one with the Jaguar. Use the Jaguar today. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Buy another one that's at least 97, unless you can get a good deal on a 98 or 99. It's okay if it also has a Jaguar defect, since this one does, but obviously you're looking for one that has a defect in the eyes and the ears. And breed it 5 times. The 98, breed it 5 times, but the 100, breed it 6 times. And then after you breed all those, put them all for sale. And then put those other low ones for sale too. And that's it, you know. And if you like earning the SLP, then keep your original 3. But if you want more money to breed faster, then sell them. Because I think right now doing farming and earning SLP is not the best strategy. I think once you get about 200 axes, that's the best. The more you can put in the snowball earlier, the better. But that's your choice.
I would just would like to see the game, how it was working, but
yeah, no, that's helpful.
Let me say it, yeah, and let's, when my farm get bigger, I can start it again after the farm getting more bigger. But I wonder about one thing. I was trying to take this 100 and put it on the axis pricing. It gave me 0.19 or something like this. It was not giving good price for it.
Yeah, well, sometimes you got to trust your gut. And when you see a weird price like that, then go to the marketplace instead and see what the marketplace shows. But also remember, after it's bred 5-6 times, the value goes down a bunch. Today I sold a bunch of 98, 99s for only, 0.16, 0.17. And because they were bred 5 and 6, 5 times, and I've even had to sell hundreds. I bred the 100 6 times and I've had to sell it low too. That changes a bunch then. But yeah, right now, if you were to sell it, it'd be worth more, because it's 100. But until the floor price of the hundreds goes way up, the rule of thumb is always breed the hundreds.
Okay.
Great. Well, good call. And we'll do
half hour is more than enough, I think, for us. It's, if we break into half hour, it will be great for me.
Good. All right. Well, in 5 more days, we'll do another call.
Sure. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Okay. Bye.